Alright, this is going to be an auction coming up here pretty soon. All the details are on my website at rayauction.com. This Thompson machine gun, semi-automatic, right, is going to be getting sold absolute no reserve. And this is a Thompson machine gun, model 1927. Alright, and what do you got here, Dwight? Are these got machine gun rounds of machine gun ammo here, and every fifth one's an armor piercing bullet. Everything you see here, this is going to be an absolute auction. I'm not sure if that's going or not.
Yes.
Oh, that black powder. And I'm just asking Dwight as we go through what's going. Dwight, is it all getting sold absolute regardless of price?
Everything in the store.
We're not playing, are we?
No, we're not.
Why? What are we going to do with this place next? It's going to be Dwight's Pub and Grill?
That's correct.
Alright, this is going to be a 1,000-piece auction. We're going to get rocking through here, and everything is going to be sold regardless of price. Regardless of price. If we bring it up to auction, it's not going, we're not pulling anything. We are selling some beautiful stuff. Most of the cases are going, all the antique cases are going. I believe he's keeping one or two of the metal ones like this, but the rest of the antique cases are all going. All these knives you see here, all this you see here, I've got to keep this under 10 minutes too so I can put it up on YouTube. But I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to want to go to rayauction.com and it'll get you the information. These are, what are these? Circle Y saddles from Texas. This one has real sterling silver on it. These are going to be sold no reserve. And we might get a chance to watch Dwight cry. I haven't seen him do that in a while. Alright, everything you see here is getting sold, and this is all in one day. One day. We are not going to play. If you've ever been to my auctions, you know that we move fast. The batteries here aren't getting sold, but they're interstate. They're not his to sell. Alright, we're just going to take a walk down here. We got clocks. We got mantiques. We've got so many items here, it's not even funny. All kinds of cases, all kinds of signage. I mean, when you start looking at what's here, and it's all getting sold, no reserve, regardless of price. I've had the talk with Dwight that it is, when I say that, and anyone knows me is when I auction, when I say that, I mean it. Absolute no reserve, regardless of price. And there is so much stuff here, and we're doing it. This is not going to be an internet auction, so you have to come here to buy it. You are forced to come here and buy it, and we are not going to stop till it is all sold. We are going to rock it out hard. This is going to be one of those auctions that you do not want to miss. This is a whole store, antique store with a combination of all kinds of stuff in here. And you're just getting a little taste of it with this video. But this is all going to be sold at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's not going to be here. Even Maryland there. Oh, she's gorgeous. Alright. Stops on bale of cotton. DeWalt tools. Handbags. Cases and cases of knives. All this stuff. I don't know how I'm going to sell it, but y'all know me. You've seen me sell before. We're going to sell it all. It's going to be gone at the end of the day. That's all I can promise you. Big old leather doctor's bag. There are some interesting things here, to say the least. You know, like I said, let's say the only other thing, he won't keep his pressure washer. He can keep the pressure washer, just don't fall in love with it. We've had a heart-to-heart about how it all has to go. This is going to be Dwight's Pub and Grill afterwards. Keno gambling. I believe the pawn shop's probably going to get moved to the other side of the street. They're going to have Keno in here. They're going to have all kinds of good stuff. And this is in Calvary, Georgia. Just pretend like you're headed to Havana. Not Cuba, but Havana, Georgia. You're going to be heading to Havana, Florida. Keep going past. on Highway 111. If you hit Cairo, you went too far, and this is Calvary, Georgia. And I tried to put it in my GPS, and for some reason it doesn't like the zip code or the name of the city. But you're going to have to look it up on a map. We're about 4 or 5 miles out. We're about maybe 5-10 miles outside of Tallahassee. We're not too far. If you're in Tallahassee, you're already there. It's not a big deal to get here. We did a farm auction out here for Stanley Marshall a while back. It was a good little auction. Stanley's no longer with us, but we sure did like him. He was the president of FSU during all its turmoil. Republicans love him, Democrats hate him. Nah, they all love old Stanley. All it takes 5 minutes of Stanley, you fall in love with him. Alright, Smith & Wesson knife and gun display. I mean, there are so many interesting things here. The more I look, the more I see. With that said, just about done with this. I'm going to do a turnaround in the middle of it all. And then I'm going to head on home, because I'm going to be here for the next 5 days setting all this up. Oh my goodness. And like I said, if you're ready for a knock down, drag out, no reserve regardless of price auction in the beautiful Calvary, Georgia, that's what we're going to have here. Boy, look at all that stuff. There is a ton of ammo, gun holsters. And I think the only cabinets he's not selling are these tall ones right here and the little metal ones over there. The rest of them, the antique ones, look at the size of that anvil. That's got to be a 250, 300-pound anvil. Oof. It's beautiful stuff here.